What's up, everybody? We are back on Elm Creek on the $6 million farm, and we have got a few things we can do today. First thing we're going to do is take this bad boy, if I can drive. Take this guy. We just got her washed up. We're going to park him up for just a minute. I've got some other things I want to do. I am going to need him to plow that field we mulched last episode, field 70. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I need the other tractor, which is going to be hidden in here. And we're going to mow some grass today. And as you can see, we still got the silage baler there. We're going to take this guy, get him out of here, get this fertilizer spreader off of him, and give him a good clean. And then as soon as we get him cleaned up, we're going to change the tires on him, because I really don't need the narrows for mowing, and I don't like the way this looks. I mean, it works good for when we're spraying and stuff, or spreading fertilizer, but for an everyday look, I don't like it. I would rather have the big tires on it. So we're going to take this over here, get it sprayed off, and then we'll come back to you guys when we're ready to mow. Alright guys, we're back. We're getting ready to mow this thing. We're just going to swath this up and then bale it with the, whatchamacallit, the baler and wrapper. And it'll wrap them, and then we're going to have to let them ferment. I'll probably just let them sit in the field while they ferment, because it's December now. We're not going to get another cut off this by spring, so it can stay where it is. We got to get these dropped down. I'm having issues. There it goes. The front one's not down. Okay. Now let's see if it turns them both on. Yep. Okay. So we'll get this all swathed up and get a good mowing going around here. And like I said, we're just going to sell this silage. We're not keeping it for anything, because right now we just have the chickens. And I'm not going to do as good of a cut this year as I did, or this time as I did last time, because I'm not fighting to get around all them corners and stuff that we built with the farm. So I'm kind of just going to take a circle approach. Of course, there are going to be areas where there's more left than there is in others, like around the house and stuff like that. But we're going to crack on with this with a time lapse, and we'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, we changed our mind. A little bit of a time lapse there, but while this one's working, I forgot we could hire a worker to mow. We're going to let him mow, and then we're going to bale behind him. So let's just go ahead and grab this bad boy and hook it up to the baler. It's a little bit overkill of a tractor to be baling with, but it's what we got, and it works. So I will be getting like a small farmyard tractor, like an older John Deere probably, so we can have stuff to do this with. I mean, those mowers do take a little bit of horsepower. I think we need to have like 250 horse to use them both. So we do need the bigger tractor on mowing. And I think this baler takes 200 horsepower, so it is pretty big as well. But we're going to get in here. I'm going to try to bale stuff and not drop the bales in his way. So we'll see if we can figure out how to do that effectively. We do want it to wrap them, so we are going to have it do that. I don't even know if there's an option on this baler to not wrap. I know there's an auto unload option, and on the up and down rows we can go ahead and let it do that, but on the side to side we want it to be sorry about that. We want it to not automatically drop on the side to side, because if it does, then it's going to drop them right in the mower's way, I believe. So I think there was a little bit of straw left in there or something, so I'm hoping we can get a decent amount of bales, because the more we get, obviously, the more money we make. Now this next one should be a 150 centimeter bale. That one's going to be smaller because it was already chosen before I got started on it. So any other things? I'm glad we got the chickens. We've already sold the eggs once, as you guys seen in the last episode, but hopefully they're going to produce a little bit better as time goes on. I probably shouldn't have bought any chicks. I should have just bought full-grown chickens. That would have been producing us eggs faster, but it is what it is. We just got to learn with it. And we're just going to crack on baling here, and we'll do a little time lapse for you guys again, and come back to you when we have anything else to talk about. Because this baling's going to be slow, because we got to wrap it, stop to let it dump. I mean, we can wrap and bale one at the same time, but still kind of slow, because as soon as it gets full, you got to stop. It can't keep picking it up while that back's open. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're just gonna go ahead and finish this off without the time lapse, but there was one other thing I wanted to do today. It is December, so winter's gonna be slow other than taking care of the chickens, but I did want to get something that'll also give us something to do in the winter, and that was getting some of these bees. So it works out that we already have this slab here. I'm going to put 3 of the beehives here, and then I'm going to place 3 of their honey spawn points behind it. Oh, I guess you can't. You can only put 1 per farm. I was worried before because in my other game I thought that they weren't producing as fast because I didn't have as many spawn points. So we got those. The next thing we're going to get is going to be pigs, but as you can see, it's going to take up quite a bit of space, and we want pigs because the slurry can be used to help us fertilize our fields without having to use fertilizer. So it'll be a little bit cheaper for us, and if we do get a stockpile of the stuff, we can use it for fertilizer contracts and stuff as well, so it'll help us out a bunch. But we're going to crack on with this, and when we get done, we'll come back to you. I'm trying not to do too many time lapses in one video, or too much of them. So we're just going to finish this field off screen, and then we'll turn the camera back on and get back to you once we're done. Because we're going to have to plow up field 70 too. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we are back. And we're just about done baling all this stuff. We've got this row left, and then we're done. And it's already getting darkish. You can see the sun's right there. It ain't got much longer to go. But we need to get that field plowed before we end the day in the episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this up. We're going to go into the store. Like I said, we got our hands on that good plow. And I'm going to buy one for each tractor, because they're not very expensive. I mean, they're very, very reasonably priced, and we can get them and you know, put one on each. I'll have to run a headland around and then get the worker going on one side, me going on the other. But we got to get that plowed before the end of the day. I mean, I know we got time because it's winter, but I just really would like to get it plowed. But before we put this away, let's go ahead and go to the statistics. And we've baled 42 bales today. That's pretty good considering that total 76. So we must have not have got very many on the last time, which we did make the bigger hay bales. But we're just going to let those bales sit in that field. I'm not too worried about it because I'm not going to grow grass in that again. What we're going to do is plow that up because it needs plowing. It's been a while since we plowed that grass field. I mean, actually, we haven't plowed it since we owned it. But we've already had 2 grass harvests off of it. And God knows how many grass harvests they had off of it before. So what we're going to do is go ahead and plow that. And probably turn it into corn around corn planting time. So we've got plenty of time to plow that one. So let's just take a look on our phone here and look at the store. Look at the sales. There's a case for sale, but we don't use those red tractors around here. So let's go in here. Let's go to plows. Go back here. We want it to be John Deere green. Want the 9-meter. We want to buy that once and buy that twice. So I'm not even going to bother hooking it up to the other tractor just yet. I'm going to take this one out here. I'm going to hook up to it, and I'm going to get a headland going around that. Get it ready for the worker to come in there and help us out. And the other tractor's sitting there. Worker brought it over so we can wash it. And we're going to get ready to wash it, put the plow on it, and get started working. But the mowers are doing fantastic. At some point, I really would like to get an actual self-propelled mower that's its own machine. That way we don't have to have a designated tractor for that stuff, because we could have had the self-propelled machine doing that and one of our tractors plowing this field already. But with the way things are going and our money, we're not going to be able to do that for a while. So we're going to crack on with this headland, and we'll come back to you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're back and we're just getting the mowers cleaned up here, and we already got the worker going on field 70, getting it plowed. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, you can see the little wheel where he's driving back and forth. And we're going to get this one hooked up to the other plow, get cracking on that, and get that finished. And we're probably going to end it there. Might be a shorter video than normal, but that's never a bad thing. But we really just ran out of time today. It's 3:30, but it's already getting dark, so we kind of had to get our crap together and try to get some stuff done today. It's actually really a nice kind of change of pace. A little more upbeat than normal. But we will catch you guys in the next one. Please do hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed what you see here. It helps us out a bunch. We really need to grow this channel. We need to get it booming, because we want to build that community. We really want to get to where we can start streaming for you guys, which I can stream now, but I'm really waiting until we get to 20 subscribers before I start streaming. That way there's at least some people to talk to, and we've got a good group of people here to laugh and joke with while we play our game. So we'll see you guys in the next one. We are going to get back on the daily vid schedule, and we'll see you guys later. Bye for now.